homie Lung, KingLung in the building, man. What's up with the homie Lung?
What's up with it, man? What's going on?
Oh yeah. Another wonderful day in the Northern Bay. You already know.
It is.
I like it. It's not 100 degrees outside, and that's all I love. I think it's so funny when we're in the winter. We're like, man, I wish it'd be summer. I wish it'd be summer, and then summer comes. We're like, man, I wish it wasn't so hot.
Man, honestly, I'm kind of happy it's kind of got hotter, man, because it's been chilly lately for summertime. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Santa Rosa is crazy. Like, it's been like 100 degrees everywhere else except for Santa Rosa, where it's been overcast until like noon every day.
So it's like,
but if you go anywhere else, like I've been staying in like at the cabin and stuff like that up north, bro, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, bro. It's like 80 degrees. Like, what the heck? It's been crazy. But yes, sir. Yeah. So, man, you got a lot going on, man.
We do. We got a lot of stuff going on.
So, before we even start, this is the first time I've had you on this show. Yeah. I know we've known each other for a long time. We've done a lot of stuff together. We've done many shows. But for the people out there that don't know, bro, let them know where you're from. What's cracking?
Yeah. My name is KingLung, KingLung, all one word. Knowledge is never gone, lyrically urging new growth. I represent Santa Rosa, California.
Santa Rosa.
You know what I mean? Been a native from out here basically all my life. Been really doing this music thing for a lot of years, but really been pushing and doing it serious for like the past 3 years, you know?
Yeah.
And it's all about elevation and effect.
Yeah, I remember, man, I don't know, was it like 7 years ago, 8 years ago now? You were in a group.
Yeah.
A bunch of the homies.
Yeah, Money's Island.
I remember when you were hitting me up because I was throwing a bunch of shows, and it was cool because back then it was like we didn't really know each other. You know what I'm saying? And it would start doing the shows. Years passed. You ended up sitting for a minute too.
Yeah.
And then you got out, and when you got out, bro, you had a whole different mindset, and it was kind of dope with it. Because you hit me up again, which is beautiful. Because like you saw me moving, and you were like, bro, like that's all I've been thinking about. That's all I want to do. That's all I've been thinking about. And really, congratulations for this. Ever since you really been out, bro, you've been on a different hustle, and it's really been cool, and it's really been dope to watch. Because I don't know, a lot of other people like I'm gonna put this out there because as a promoter who does business, and that's how I make my livelihood. A lot of people would probably hate on somebody else trying to capitalize, or not capitalize. That's not even the right word. Like, pretty much like
look at it as
do something what you're doing
instead of collaboration. You know what I mean? You want to be. It's more about the spirit of competition in the sense, as opposed to a spirit of collaboration.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like even with like business, if it's something where you can't work with somebody, that don't mean like you gotta be enemies or nothing. It just means it's not aligned for this thing. Maybe we could double back on something else when it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot with like not taking personal stuff with business and stuff like that too. It goes back to like
like four agreements, bro.
Take
one with your word. You know what I'm saying? Don't take things personal.
That's it. A lot of people they get the emotion part wrapped up in too much business, and I think sometimes that really like as good as they are, it could sometimes hurt what they are looking for in the future.
Yeah, I think it is kind of like a slippery slope, and it's like a thin line, you know what I mean? Because then, a lot of the time you're doing business things with people, your peer group that might be friends or something like that. So sometimes you might have to differentiate like from a business relationship from a personal relationship. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly.
Because not every personal relationship even has the capacity to handle the professional aspect of a relationship with that, and then that could mess that up. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, damn, this is my partner. We went into business. You know what I mean? And
no, it's funny because like I've literally I've gone through that with even when I'm putting up money for headliners and I'm trying to charge for my spots to get money back. I know there's certain animosities that I feel with, oh, bro, like I've known you your whole life, bro. Like you're not gonna let me on. But at the same time, there's other like it also goes with like oh my God, I just lost my other point because it's business. It's not a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? And so there's like a lot of times where I had to humble myself too as an artist because I see other people out there like doing their thing and be like, oh, how did you do that? You know what I'm saying? And so I've been there, so I feel it, and I feel the artists where when they have to get into something where they're not comfortable with doing, or they're starting out, like say just doing the shows and stuff like that, and it's what I love too, because a lot of people should jump in that they're kind of over their head, and it really shows what kind of person you are, whether you sink or swim.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and it's cool about you though.
You can't be scared to quote unquote fail or whatever that is, whatever that even means. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
what's that really?
It's a personal thing to take failing personally too, because
you're like, oh, what? As opposed to, okay, damn, I bet you if I did this like this, all right, because I did this like this, and that shit didn't, or that stuff didn't work.
It's frustrating.
You know what I mean?
Of course, it's frustrating. Be frustrated,
yeah,
but be frustrated in a positive way instead of like destroying what you already created. Use it as maybe like a platform.
Yeah,
or
definitely build off of it.
Like something, you know what I'm saying? Like unless it's just like garbage, don't throw it all away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but then sometimes it might be garbage though.
Sometimes, you know, but at least run that into the ground and find out.
I mean, hey, how are you gonna know unless you show it?
Yeah. So like, okay, so touching on all that, like you got some stuff going on. You've been doing the shows for me. You've been starting to throw shows and doing better and better. And been doing your own thing as far as the shows.
Yeah. Well, I can't definitely take all the credit for that. Definitely brains behind the operation. My partner in crime, Misty Moon, Ariel Norman. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely an integral part of putting that together, you know, with the planning and stuff like that. You know, it gives me a little bit more freedom to do.
Teamwork makes the dream work, man. And I always say that. I always say that because I always find it's hard when you have a lot of cooks in the kitchen, but at the same time, if people really are doing their parts, and really, you know, they're not taking the animosity wrong, the wheel will roll.
Because then like, you know, iron always sharpens iron, so you're gonna pick up these skills that you may not be that. You know, skilled in,
right.
You know,
exactly.
But so I mean, it just works.
Because once you hone in on some other stuff, then you can start taking on other things too. Yeah, maybe you're just better at some other things until you get good at what you really want to do.
But still, I mean, we do a lot of different collaborations and stuff like that. But most of the time, just doing it with just us two, it does get overwhelming a little bit a lot of the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes I find excitement in it too, kind of like, you know what I mean, like that. Pressure cooker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
pressure makes diamonds.
I like that. I like that because my company, I do a lot of stuff with myself also. And but people don't realize because they're always like, let me help. I do better when I'm under pressure. And when I'm forced to like what's going on next, and I really have to go hard on that. Because if I have time to not think about it, it kind of out of sight, out of mind almost. So I need to like be working on. I need to be like having the next thing. So I'm always looking for it. I'm trying to fill my calendar as much as possible because if I don't, then I feel like I'm not doing anything at all.
Yeah, I hear you.
If I don't have something going on for the next day, I'm just like, man.
But help is needed. It is definitely needed. I feel like, you know, I mean, obviously you achieve more with a closed fist. You know what I mean? As a sense of. You know what I mean? 5 separate things. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
No, it is. I mean, it definitely is. Like I said, like I totally do. I believe teamwork makes the dream work. I do.
It does.
As much as I do.
But you don't force it.
And
you don't force it.
That's
teamwork
probably
makes
the
the dream work.
Best way I could have put it.
But you don't force it.
I could have put it, and that's why I do a lot of stuff by myself. Is just because. I don't want to hold nobody's hands or have to feel like I'm forcing them to come with me every time, you know. Like even with like when I have people follow me and do pictures for things, please believe they're getting something out of it. I'm paying for whatever they want. Like if it's just money out of pocket or if they want food or a place to stay or something like that, they'll get accommodated for it. But it's hard. People don't gear their lives like how we gear our lives. They can't just pick up and be like, oh, music, that's what I'm doing for my life. That's what I'm doing for my life. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to be able to do it, but it's a curse at the same time because it did like what you were saying about stuff like businesses. It can ruin personal relationships because you know something goes wrong or they take it too personally when it shouldn't have been like that.
Not at all.
Like
oh, you let so and so perform, but you didn't let me perform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, type stuff like that.
People, it comes to communication too, though, because I don't mind people voicing what it is, kind of like complaining or like bitching or whatever it is. Yeah. But like it's when you don't say anything and it stews up, and all of a sudden you're like talking crap behind their back. Yeah. And then it gets back to you, and then all of a sudden you're like, bro, do you hate me? Like, I didn't even know, bro. Like, if we're friends, bro, you can like yell at me a little bit. You can tell me, like, I can take it. I'm a grown man. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm blunt. Yeah. Like, I'm blunt. I'm straightforward. So it's like, if I'm straightforward, I got to be able to take something that somebody's saying, and like it goes like what our friend just asked. Like, I take constructive criticism quite well, like, and I'll be able to take in. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, and if I feel differently about it, I'm gonna say it also. That's the thing, because you're supposed to have the communication open, where an argument it's not supposed to be it's not supposed to talk it's supposed to turn into an argument. When you're talking, no matter if it gets heated or a little bit,
different opinions,
it doesn't have to be an argument. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like constructive criticism, you definitely got to look at the messenger. Sometimes it's the message, sure, right? But what I mean by that, what I mean by that, bars, right? What I mean by that is like, is it coming from a place of love or whatever, right? And it's still, even if, so say there's something going on, or something, and I notice something, and it's like, hey, bro, I noticed this, like, whoop, 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 blah, 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 blah. You're kind of slipping, yada, 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 yada. You're a grown man at the end of the day, right? What I'm gonna try to pull your coattails, right, or whatever, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, man, you're just a POS and you're doing this and blah 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 blah, and you're doing this wrong and this wrong and this wrong, and then that.
Well, at that point, constructively criticizing. That's just criticizing. That's just criticizing.
But it's constructive though, because your life is not really in the spot where it should be. Maybe it's tough love, or this.
I guess I guess it comes with characteristic situation.
Now, is a person really caring, or was the person just waiting to say some stuff like that all along? Yeah, you know what I mean. There's a whole bunch of things. So that's why
I would take that from somebody that I know. You know what I'm saying? If it's just a stranger, like, blow yourself, bro. Get out of here.
But even if that's what I'm saying. Even if it is somebody you know, and then it's coming out, and you're like, wow, this is some really specific criticisms you got. You know what I mean? You haven't been thinking about these for a really long time. You know what I mean? Like, because I've never even thought about it.
They're stewing on that one, yeah. No, I get it. I totally get it. But well, shucks, bro. You sent me a couple songs, man. We got the song that you sent, Against All Odds. You got with Misty Moon.
Yeah, both the ones I sent. The ones I sent have Misty Moon.
Okay, dope. I like that. I like the balance between the singing and the rapping, and like a lot of the homies too, like the homies with J Moon and all those guys. Mm-hmm. Bro, it's dope. It's dope when you can do that and you do it right, man.
Cool. It's always good when we collaborate. You know what I'm saying? She has a lot of dope like R&B stuff, solo stuff that she does. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we get to come together and make some fun music.
I seen you guys perform this a couple times. You guys performed this at
we performed this a lot, and this is about to get performed this Friday too with the live band. The Lee Vandiver band.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that for in a second. Right. This song, Against All Odds.
Okay, Against All Odds, produced by the homie Marty Ashton from Sweden. Shout out Marty Ashton. And he put this thing together.
Can you find this one? Is it on Spotify or anything?
No, not yet. I'm gonna drop it, man.
It's unreleased. You can only hear it here.
It's unreleased.
Or at the shows, you gotta come see
I've
them.
been trying to come through with a different marketing strategy, man, because not just really relying on like streams and stuff like that. So, but I definitely want to get out there. I'll probably drop it, as a single.
I mean, a lot of people do, but the reality of streams is if you could sell a CD to somebody or a physical for like $5, that's worth like what?
Exactly.
Like 10,
you're making like 50,000% more. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's just all about changing your mind on what you view success as.
It really is.
But so this song actually dope. I wrote this song when I was incarcerated.
Okay.
The hook, she came and she sang the hook. I always envisioned like a female singing it and stuff like that.
Nice. And you made it real.
Yeah, made it real for sure. And even down to the pianos and the beat and everything like that. So there's a dope one.
All right, y'all. Check this one out. Let's call it Against All Odds. KingLung and Misty Moon.
Yeah. So funny, bro. We just start talking about a whole bunch of random. Just keep talking. It's like a regular conversation.
I gotta stop at 6:57 because it cuts in with all the commercials and shit. So we got like fucking after this song, what is this song? 3 minutes? We have about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we talk about the 707 day, blah 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 blah. Get into the last little one.
And then exactly. And then we close on this song. What's up with y'all though, man? Hey, if you're an artist out there, you want to get on the radio, 89.1 FM.
89.1 FM. Tune in.
Santa Rosa, North Bay. You out here in the 707, man. I'm playing your music for free. I don't charge nobody to get on the radio. Send me music, the broadcast, or you can look at my feed. I post all the playlists with all the artists in my tag. And it shows you all the links you can send your music to.
Hey, this is gonna sound so saucy, but the live band, bro, I'm telling you.
You guys were fucking. That's her day, right?
Yeah, yesterday. We're also doing Rivertown Revival, which is like the Railroad Square Music Fest, but it's one in Petaluma.
Okay.
We're gonna have a live band with us. And we're trying to.
Do you get a hold of those people, or they get a hold of you?
Really? No shit, bro. I gotta do some jobs. Well, jobs to do for that. They book 3 months out. That's just like the whole thing. Yeah, that's like I started doing relations, started doing a couple shows. You know what I mean? Do a couple small little filming.
Our church is cool too. It's like right downtown. It's fucking. Or is that the one in Petaluma?
No, they have one. It's Santa Rosa, right? The one
Right
Democrat.
downtown. Yeah.
Right by Barrel.
Oh, that was the old press Democrat on.
Yeah. And they got one in Frisco.
I forgot about that. And the coffee TV20 used to be right downtown too. Like right down the street from that. That's when Santa Rosa used to be popping. Did you know you never used to get a ticket for a fucking Cruzamendo, and now you do?
Horrible.
Fuck. We used to have fucking fireworks and everything, bro. Santa Rosa used to be popping. We used to have a strip club. You know Santa Rosa used to have a strip club? But you didn't know that. Legit ass strip club. Well, it's legit, like crackheads and bikers and shit, but I'm pretty sure the fucking pissed off mom society are the ones that shut that one down. Pissed off wives club.
Shout out to them.
They call them Karens nowadays. In the 80s, they would call it something different. They say the kid is something else.
Oh, but at Rivertown Revival, bro, we're trying to just hopefully this marching band, help up band, they're like a marching band. And like, they might come in those sets after ours, so they might come in on that song and fucking like, yeah,
that'd be super pimp, dude.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Have a big band play that shit with a boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
Fucking,
yeah.
You know.
Oh man, yeah, that would be lit, bro. That would be lit. So what's up with my people out in the radio world? We got the homie KingLung in the building, man.
Yeah.
Been doing a cool interview. We talked about a lot of stuff going around the 707 and talking about, you know, just different things. We got some shows coming up, man. You want to tell us about any of the shows you got coming up?
Yes, actually, you know, this Friday we got the second annual official, authentic, original 707 day at Juilliard Park, 727,
man.
Santa Rosa Avenue.
Choco in the building, man.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely slide through. It's an all 80s event, free event from 2 to 8 p.m. You know what I mean? We got 17 performers during the day.
17? That's a whole day of music.
It's a whole day of music, man. It's like it's a music festival. It's like if you like the Railroad Square Music Festival, you'll be sure to like this too.
Juilliard Park. So it's all ages, right? All family. Ages. You got a family area. You were telling me you're gonna have a kids stage.
Jump houses. We got two jump houses.
Two jump houses for the kids.
One for the littles, and then one for the other little big.
We got food. There's gonna be food there.
Food. Yeah, we're gonna have food. You know what I mean? We got jewelry and apparel vendors.
We got vendors.
Popcorn, lemonade, juice bar.
Popcorn, lemonade, juice bar, face painting, jumpy houses.
Just bring the kids out. Bring your blankets. You know what I'm saying?
This Friday.
Watch some music.
This Friday, 707 Juilliard Park, downtown Santa Rosa. It sounds like it's gonna be a great event.
You know, we got a lot of great artists like myself, Misty Moon, Erica Amber is gonna be there. We got Audio Angel and Josh Windmiller, excuse me. I think you're gonna be there as well.
Who?
I think
Product's
gonna be in the mix.
I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be performing my cleanest music.
The homie Pat guy's gonna be up in there.
The homie Pat guy.
Shout out.
The homie Jules. Oh, that's my brother right there.
DJ
Chili in the mix.
Shout out Chili.
Oh, they're gonna have all Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa will be lit that day. We're gonna be out there.
Man, I would name everybody, but
it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a beautiful time out there.
And then after that, you bring your kids out, your family. They enjoy it. They full. You fill their cup up. It's overfloweth. You can take them home because we turn it up over at Barrel Proof. You know what I mean? 8 p.m. to close. It's after party. We got 16 more acts.
If you don't know where Barrel Room is, it's downtown.
501
Mendocino Avenue, right downtown.
Yes, right downtown.
Is that another? Is it going to be a donation or is it going to be a free?
It's a free event, donation of base.
Another free event with a donation. Hey,
what's the experience worth to you? You know what I'm saying? Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Nobody's turned away.
You got an extra $1 in your pocket, couple dollars, throw it down. These are good events, man. You just put the money right back.
Artists, it goes to, you know what I mean?
Goes right back into more events for you guys to come out to.
That's what it's all about. We're all about, uplifting the community and building it up from within. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. That's what it's supposed to be about.
I mean, just imagine you're working at a job for a real long time. You're putting in work, and then your company goes and just hires out some other company, some other person nobody else even knows. You know what I mean? It's
That's
damn,
real.
why couldn't I got that job?
That's real.
You don't think I'm good enough for this job? What? Timeless experience, we think you're good enough for that job.
I bet that happened 10 times today.
10 times.
It's cold. It's a cold world we live in.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
so I think we got about 7 more minutes, man. You sent me another song, bro. You wanna what?
So this one right here, this is a dope one. This one actually is produced by my cousin Kelly Keys. He's dope on the production. Hit him up at Kelly Keys on Instagram. He makes beats, all that. You get your samples right. He made this beat. We recorded it actually in Jungle Life Studios. Chris Cash, he's a magician behind the boards with the engineering. If you could afford it, definitely go tap in with them.
Nice. Jungle Studios.
Jungle Studios.
Where are they at?
In Vallejo.
Vallejo. Shout out to 707, baby. 707. I swear we got so much talent.
To the production.
707.
Chris. The production is Chris on point. He's also going to be performing at 707 Day.
Okay. Nice.
So shout out Chris Cash.
Yeah. Oh wait, Chris Cash. I know. Yeah, I met him a couple times actually. So.
Yeah, man, we got a lot. We got some dope stuff. Ice Mees, BFA.
Ice Mees, the homie Ice Mees. Definitely in 707 legend. Another big name out here in the 707 for sure. So.
And it's like we got a lot of heavy hitters, man. You know what I'm saying? We do to really like make something pop.
Before we get into the song, we got another event coming up. 710.
Oh, 710 at Phenotopia.
We're like so. This is a beautiful thing. So how we were talking about how we do shows, you do shows, I do shows. We're coming through as a collab. We're doing this together. I'll be your DJ that one. The homie KingLung, he's gonna collaborate. He's gonna put the lineup together and pretty much put the party together, man.
Yeah. We got Noctane and J Moon gonna come through.
They're gonna come through. The homie Jules, I think, gonna do his thing over there.
Pat Guy gonna come through.
Yeah, we got the local lineup, man. We got Santa Rosa in the building for that one too, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. A lot of surprises and a lot of exciting things going on that day that you definitely won't want to miss.
Phenotopia. If you don't know Phenotopia, it's
443 Dutton Avenue.
How do you know all these addresses, bro?
Well, how do I know? Because I'm the king.
He's got the Phenotopia shirt.
I'm always repping. I'm always
repping. You can't see out there in the radio.
Shout out Felix and Megan.
He cheated. He put the answer on his hand.
I did. That's how you got it. Man, you're not cheating. You're not trying.
Oh, no,
I'm just joking.
Hey, we get it all. It's organic out here. It's organic.
Yeah.
All right, man. This one, this is a dope song. It's also with Misty Moon.
Yes.
KingLung. Is this one out or is this an exclusive?
Another release. Another exclusive.
This is the first one. I think it's probably the first time it's been on this radio station for sure.
Definitely.
Actually, no. I played this song on this radio station.
I think I sent it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a good one. This is a good one. We like this.
This is a good affirmation song, right? You can repeat. You know what I mean? The chorus is about just giving gratitude to yourself, patting yourself on the back, and you know what I mean, for the things that you went through. It's good to be grateful and stuff like that, but you also got to be grateful for yourself for not giving up. You know what I mean?
Yes. Don't give up on yourself, man. This one's called "Thank Me," so thank you. All right, y'all. Kelly Keys. What's up with y'all, man? Out there with the homies.
What's up with it?
Page, fun. YouTube, hey, YouTube, I didn't forget about y'all. Hey,
YouTube.
Share this. Comment which song you like today.
And if you're in the area, slide through. 227 Santa Rosa Avenue, Santa Rosa, California.
Really are part, man. You'll see us. You'll hear us. It's a big ass park. You can't miss it. Oh, yeah, we're pretty good.
Dude, we're doing this with mine too.
Nice.
It sounds.
The
bass line, bro, like, because you know certain things like it doesn't carry over all the way, so it's like an interpretation of it with the live interpretation, you know. So
yeah, you try.
I love playing with the band, bro. Like, I really just want to play with the band from now on. Really.
I wish I could fucking find like a band that would follow me around. Not follow me around, but fucking pretty much like follow me around. Like, fuck, I got another show this week. We got another show this week. Got another show this week. Fuck, that's what I yearn to have a fucking band like this fucking.
I don't have a cover songs, bro. What do you do? Have a cover songs?
Oh man, like this fucking. There's like we do cover songs, but like really like I want to be able to like switch off fucking vocals where I can do my I can play sample what I'm playing and then get on there and like train back and forth and then go back onto it.
Yeah.
Where while fucking the other person keeps it going or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
One of those things, man.
You're dealing with a bunch of different personalities.
Yeah, I've tried to put a couple of different bands together, and it's pretty rough. You almost need to treat that as a business. So fucking people aren't pissed off at each other because in bands too, you get to be friends, and everybody's like, man, I don't like this about him, and I don't like this about him. And he's like always fucking drunk at practice, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, what do you want me to do, bro? Like, fuck.
A lot of big things, man. A lot of big things coming up, man. I always be doing this, bro. I always like to put myself like right there, like August left. That's hip hop go. But I haven't really been able to like focus my attention on that because 707 days. When 707 days,
we still need a five together.
I'm gonna have her do it. She's on board. She can do it hella fast. Just
Which is go, man. He's gonna be doing the fucking graphic arts, man.
Yeah. If you need any graphics done, CD covers, flyers, album artwork, photo editing, hit Missy Moon up. She's pretty dope. She's been working at that thing. Oh yeah, shout out Pretty Gypsy too. If you want to get your girls some type of gifts, you know what I mean?
All right, y'all, before we get out of here, man, this is your homie DJ Product and holding it down on the podcast, man. I just want to tell y'all, we got something coming up from KBBF. We're going to come out and celebrate with us. It's going to be our 50th year on the air. July 23rd, we're at Bayer Park right there in Rosa off West Ave, 1550 West Ave. From 1 to 5 o'clock, we got music, dancing, food, variety of cultures of food, different stuff for the kids to do. All different stuff. We're going to have community info, t-shirt making, all kinds of different stuff. So come out and have fun with us, man. July 23rd. Appreciate you, man. Hey, appreciate you, Lung, for coming through, bro.
Man, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, through, bro. Absolutely. I think we're going to have fun this Friday, man.
If anybody wants to follow Instagram, it's at Timeless Experience 707. Definitely follow the Instagram. Stay up to date with what's going on. We'll see you at 707 day in the day.
Friday. Bring your kids,
bring your
family, during the day.
Bring your blankets.
And then bring the weed at night.
You know, we can turn it up. Oh yeah, it's
yeah. Oh yeah. It's like that. It's like that everywhere. Or product goes. You don't care. All right, y'all. That's it.
Boom. That's a wrap.
Boom. All right, y'all, man. Till next week.
Podcast.
Woo.